When I was asked to do this video, I thought a lot about my earlier kind of feelings about the subject of tithing or the subject of giving to church. And I related a lot of that to my experience at the church I went to before this, that where I didn't really feel connected, was kind of going as a sense of obligation or, this is what you're supposed to do with the family. And when I was considering becoming a member there, it was kind of expected that there was an element of tithing. Not an element actually, but that tithing was an expectation. And I had the same misgivings about that I probably had at the time about my perception of organized religion really being an outlet for me. And so when I went through the new members course, even as initially connected as I felt here or inspired, I remember waiting for kind of that shoe to drop, and they're going to talk about money, and I think I just had a lot of baggage about that, or mistrust about that aspect of it, or a feeling that spirituality is supposed to be pure, and then you get money involved, and it somehow sullies that. And I'm light years from that thinking now, and it became just like everything else in my life. It became like paying for my kids' activities that enrich their lives. It started to feel like this is one of my responsibilities, but not in the chore sense, but that I can see where when I invest in my kids' activities, I can see the enrichment that brings to their lives. And similarly, when I invest here at this family of faith, I can see the dinners that we hold on Wednesdays, or the other events that we have, and know that I'm in some way contributing to making that happen. And it's for me also. And so becoming more invested financially and personally in the church, I feel like I'm a more active part of something that I think is really important. It's a pretty profound feeling to feel like I'm a tiny little piece of history, just a little fraction of what we're doing here at Countryside. But it has changed. I would say it's changed my life in important ways. It's changed the way I talk to my children about faith. It's changed the way I talk to my wife about faith. And I don't feel like I've just found a church that I'm residing at now. I feel like I found the faith community that I have been really looking for my whole life, and can be for the rest of my life.